Трета поредна година с нарастващ награден фонд и въпреки водещите. Онлайн от 10 октомври и с мащабен гранд финал в зала 3 на Национален дворец на културата на 16 ноември в рамките на фестивален ден, в който ще видите шоу-мачове, концерт на The Science, финали и тематичен базар за феновете на аниме, косплей и гейминг. Среща с партньорите на проекта и още много изненади. Dota Masters Bulgaria. Трето издание.
Пак ли Dota Masters? И Кадиев ще е там, нали?
Hello everybody and welcome once again. Day number 8 of the Dota Masters Bulgaria. Going to be kicking off today as we are over the halfway mark of this playoff tree. My name is T-PANDA. I will be solo casting today, at least for the unseeable future, as CTOMAHEH1 is occupied and I was unable to find myself a backup caster for today. So if there is somebody out there in Twitch chat who is interested in opening their caster career, there is a slot open. So just feel free to ping me on chat and I'll take it into consideration. But today's schedule, we have one best of 3. We're going to be going through CTOMAHEH1 versus Kolegite at Offlane-a, which means the colleagues from the Offlane. This is between the back-to-back champion from the previous 2 seasons of Dota Masters Bulgaria, and also a team that was a direct invite. So I believe this is the top 2 teams from the previous tournament playing against each other's in an elimination game. So it is possible, after today, we know there's going to be 100% a new champion for this tournament if CTOMAHEH1 loses and gets knocked out. Also, on the other hand, CTOMAHEH1 could push forward and one of the invite teams will get knocked out. So those are the 2 storylines we'll be going with today. And the winner of the series going to be playing against Casually Masculine, the only non-Bulgarian team still in the tournament, with Rico Servants and Silkway already knocked out. That means that from the 5 Bulgarian teams, 4 still remain. And one of those 2 is going to be either CTOMAHEH1 or the Collegiates. The colleagues from the Offlane that will be going up against each other's. So stay tuned, stay with me here. Enjoy. Hopefully you guys enjoy the evening. Going to be taking some pauses here and there because obviously used to casting with a co-caster. It's been a while since I've done a solo cast, so already apologies in advance that I am probably not the best man for the job, but I will try. I will try my best to keep you guys entertained. So what we're looking at here, CTOMAHEH1 was basically they beat Silkway, dropped them into the lower bracket. Some of the heroes that we looked and play were pretty interesting, flexing that Beastmaster around. I think they've been trying it as a carry a couple times, through wins and through losses. Didn't really help them in the matchup versus Forbidden Psychology, where they lost both games. Game 2, they also attempted to pull out the Slark, but I think they did have some issues with their drafts in both 2 games. Game 1 was kind of like, well, we don't actually have a carry. And Game 2 was like, well, we kind of need to be ahead of our opponents to get this lineup to work out, which they weren't able to do. So Forbidden Psychology, a bit of an upset victory there, knocking CTOMAHEH1 down. And the Collegiates, who got 2-0'd by potentially one of the favorites of the tournament, the Cold Ones, I did like their drafts, though, in both games, but unfortunately just wasn't enough. And the skill disparity was pretty high between the two teams, but they were able to crush Mrusni Pari Chistiruce on the first round of the lower bracket, knocking out one team, and now having to do the same thing again to knock out another team from the tournament. It's basically up in their arms, their hands right now. Some pretty smart drafting ideas out there was the laning matchups they were looking for when they played against Medusa Storm. They got themselves that last pick Anti-Mage, which feels pretty awesome. In general, the hero doesn't feel that amazing. It's still considered a Medusa counter, sure, but does have its weaknesses. But since there was a Storm Spirit out there as well, and then we had the Morta on the field too, I think that might have been a little bit too much to deal with versus the TA that was snowballing, and their supports really played it very nicely. Likeability, Bokata. They both look pretty solid out there. Tough competition today, Donnelly versus Lusty. Yeah, there's some good Finnish Dota out there as well, preparing for the Finnish tournament. About to happen in a couple of weeks. I mean, the qualifiers first, and then into the playoffs, of course. They also have a nice little LAN, but so does Dotamasters Bulgaria. 10,000 euros on the prize pool, so slightly higher than the Finnish local tournament. And also being played at I did check out the venue in Sofia. A very, very nice looking place, at least using Google picture search. Just giving the heads up there for chat. So English production is ready to go. Now we wait. Wait for things to kick off. I send myself over to the production voice as well, since we don't actually have a buddy here to show the screen to, but just to let the production team know that I am here. Now we're just waiting for the game to start. Ready signs are being given. Everybody's here. We're slightly behind schedule, but don't worry. We'll get the Dota on your screens momentarily, just through the coin toss, and then off we go. I think one thing you have to pay attention to here, especially on the side of the Collegiates team, that they are coming in as maybe the slight underdogs. I mean, they've already been beaten by CTOMAHEH in a previous tournament, and they have been looking maybe slightly weak on their core side. Lazar has been doing a lot of solo carrying in the team. I feel like he's been playing really well from the mid position, but he's gonna need some backup from his teammates. He cannot carry these games all by himself. CTOMAHEH, of course, you do have some strong players in the team, 2 subs as well. Mastermind has been showing in and out. They've had Mitko, Yashata, and Witty.
5 seconds Radiant team back.
White E has been helping out with the team. But hey, let's see what heroes are going to get targeted here, especially considering the fact that that Beastmaster has been liked by CTOMAHEH a couple times. Will they decide to pick it up once again, or how are they done with their experimentation? Starting off with Invokers, Sand Kings.
10 seconds remaining.
These are your usual suspects here. Going into the first phase, of course, there's still Luna, there's still Alchemist, Shadow Demon, Tusk, Enchantress, the whole crew we're expecting to see in the first phase.
10 seconds remaining.
Getting rid of the Tusk at least, so I think there could be some prep going towards a potential Shadow Demon. They want to get through. Of course, you have to think about the Dark Willow. Some teams have been prioritizing in the first phase. I think that hero has done its job pretty well. Clockwork. Some teams have also liked to pick up their cores first. Collegiate's more likely to look for something like, you know, clock invo.
Radiant team
Has probably been pretty much their bread and butter, just opening up with a clockwork first phase. They banned the TA, they banned the Enigma.
10 seconds remaining.
The side of CTOMAHEH1.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Dire
That leaves us
team
with the
pick.
Luna open in the pool, so yeah. Ban the SF, pick up the Luna.
Radiant
Pretty
team
straightforward. And there's the Beastmaster. So no, they're not done with their experimentation. They wanna continue forcing this beast, but this could still be a flex pick. So it doesn't necessarily mean that we're playing the Beastmaster carry once again for Mr. Lil Pleb Muha,
10 seconds.
the Housefly.
5 seconds.
To be honest, I don't think his nicknames have really gotten any better. Like first he's a pleb, now he's a Housefly.
Radiant team ban.
I wonder what comes next if he decides to. I mean, of course, a Housefly can be, you know, annoying, harassing. Maybe it talks about his gameplay style. Likes to poke his opponents a lot. Though when you're playing from the carry position, you do want to find a fine balance between poking and actually farming the lane. But for Lil Pleb, it's surely very experienced.
Team ban.
Going to be pretty difficult to deal with him in the lane as well. I mean, the Beastmaster in general, if you think about like his potential in the lane, axe spam is pretty useful. If there's no Enchantress in the pool, I mean, that's something you have to worry about here, is both the Lich and the Ench, because Lich can eat the boars, Ench can take those units away. Then you're just living off of axes. Axes do at least do magical damage, so the Lich shield isn't really helpful versus it. But it does reduce the damage amp because you do damage reduction. And they're going to protect the Beastmaster with the Edge pick. So, yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. Now, really, it's like, do you want to pick up the Lich? Or do we look at Hoodwink, which is at least provided with the break? Versus the Edge. Also magical damage, mostly. So helps take the Edge down if they need a bit of extra burst. The Trick Shot Tree Bounce, or Tree Bounce Trick Shot. Pretty handy facet to have. I mean, I'd be really down if they just pick two supports now. I don't know if you can Lich and Hoodwink. I think you want at least one or the other. I'm not sure if you want both. Because versus Beastmaster, there's only a few heroes that really like to be like around this Beastmaster, especially when he hits his axe timing, which is pretty early. So you'd rather zone him out, prevent him from hitting. I think the Nyx Assassin does that job pretty well. Nyx also counters the Enchantress, killing those creeps with Mind Flare. And was it... well, wait, I actually need to look at the rosters once again. So who was the guy? It was Koshka from Silkway who would play the Nyx Assassin and just, you know, run around the map. Try to pick... No, actually, no, it wasn't Koshka. It was somebody else. Was it Veselaka who played the Nyx Assassin? I don't think he was. I think it was him. Rusnipari also lost their games, so I don't think he played it either.
Dire team pick.
I'm really gonna have to look up the game where we did have that Nyx Assassin just running around the map. Hitting creeps, trying to get big. Alright, well here we have at least the Dark Willow and the Clockwork. Clock that was pretty much expected for Kolegite to look for. That's going to help with the Luna. You have a really strong lane. Now you just need an off-lane combo. And now that you've revealed both of your supports with no SD either in the pool, I think this DK feels like it could be a really good pick. This, again, could be the flex. If Muha wants to play the DK carry, they put the Beastmaster offlane instead, which would be pretty standard. Beast Dark Willow, I think that's a pretty strong lane. And this Nyx Assassin's only reply this game is pretty much just against the Enchantress. I think you can harass the Willow, you can stun her in the Shadow Realm. You can kill boars with Mind Flare, which is also good. But you're not really hurting this DK, which I think they need an answer for. Do we go Queen of Pain versus the DK? If we look at the carry section, I feel like DK crits a lot of here. I mean, you got the Luna, but he crits quite hard on targets, even if they have a lot of armor. Like late game DK is truly a scary thing. A lot of HP, a lot of damage, items provided giving you the crit. That is, of course, late game, and you do have Luna, which you talk about level 20. It's not exactly a mid-game timing. It's pretty much a late-game timing. Oh, I like this one, though. If there's no answer, if you have a doubt, you just pick up yourself Viper. Of course, the hero can backfire pretty hard. ENG Beast shouldn't have too much issues taking Viper down, but he has magic resistance, which is pretty solid versus the early game and the early mid game for CTOMAHEH spells, which are mostly magical. Viper could just build, like, I don't know, Mage Slayer. You're playing a core Viper, Mage Slayer is pretty good. You have more magic resistance, apply a debuff on your opponents, they do even less damage. They do think on Kolegite's side that maybe Beast and DK are 2 and 3. Banning out the Morphling, and I think they could get rid of another carry. Potentially Medusa. Medusa DK into the late game, pretty scary. But can you afford the luxury when there's a Nyx Assassin on the field? Because he will... I guess you then have to maybe go Mana Burn above Mind Flare if they pick up Medusa. That would leave Beastmaster and Enchantress to have a pretty decent game. Alright, yeah. They banned the Medusa. That makes a lot of sense. And with the Viper and the Luna, there's still a Doom in the pool for CTOMAHEH to consider if they really want to play this Beast or DK into Beast mid, DK... Sorry, Beast carry, DK mid. And you could maybe play a Doom. But for Kolegite, if this Viper isn't going mid versus DK or the missing hero, there's still Puck. Have to be worried about. Oh, there's a hero. I've been waiting for this hero for quite a while because I think she is still strong. They didn't really nerf Lina that hard, but the pro meta, you have to... Okay, you guys need to know something about pro Dota. The top tier level of Dota is so far min-maxed that they don't do too much experimentation. Tier 2, Tier 3, they'll play something new, they'll make it work, and if it works consistently, it will take a week or maybe 2 weeks, usually it's a week, until Tier 1 Dota picks it up and starts playing it themselves, because they can't really afford any losses. That's why they're a bit slow to react. There's a reason for it. They need like full-on statistics and analytics for it to actually work, that the meta is favorable for the specific heroes. So Lina is a great hero, but it is not as broken as the other heroes. That's why it's not played in the top level of Dota. But I think Lina is still just as good as she was. She'll be a secondary damage dealer to help out this Luna. It's not all about the Luna now, and now we put Viper into the offlane. So I'm kind of happy with Kolegite's draft. They rounded it out nicely. You have supports with control, and you have cores that do damage. They might seem squishy. They might feel like they're a bit weak, which they can be. Like, Lina is still a super strong laner. Very hard to 1v1 against. And it's not your Queen of Pain that just gets, you know, semi-countered versus the Puck like half of the game. Until you start scaling with the hero, of course. It's where the Queen of Pain starts to take an advantage. But Puck late game is really good. But Lina doesn't really care about Puck. She might care about potentially the DK in this matchup, because it does look like they're going to be putting the DK into mid versus the Lina. And now we have a Weaver for Mr. Muha. Weaver's pretty decent here because he can get away. If there's no sentry down on the ground, you can Shikuchi dodge a lot that the Viper throws in your way. But one thing you have to pay attention to, probably not in the laning stage, but after, is actually this Nyx Assassin's presence in the game. Because his init will still show Invis heroes nearby. So if Weaver is close to the Nyx, you try to Shikuchi to dodge something, you don't, because the Nyx still reveals you where you are. And it is Bokata who will play it as a 5, so we probably won't get to punish this Weaver Shikuchi early on. But we will see its impact later on in the game. So there's always that. You gotta keep your eyes open on if this Weaver is still spotted, if the Nyx Assassin is nearby. Vesalaka Viper. Whitey with the Beastmaster. Mitko Yashata with the DK. And doesn't look like there's anything outside of the normal with our facets. We're playing the strongest facets on almost all of these heroes, pretty much. Except for Whitey, who actually changes to Wild Hunt in the last moment. So he changed his beast mode. I'm gonna have to actually have to double check what does the Wild Hunt do. So I feel like this is the facet that's not being picked up as much on the hero. So let's take a look at the Beastmaster. So yeah, attack speed bonus is increased by the number of units. So the more people, the better. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, got a bit of a all chat banter already during the draft, which obviously we did not take a look at, and we don't pay attention to too much. But there's something going on with you know, Lil Meepo or Ili Meepo. Thought it was Lil Meepo, like Lil Pleb.
Blessings upon
A pretty aggressive move here. They are on the edge of that smoke, but they do not see the Beastmaster. All they see is the boar. Now vision is placed down. They're on the edge of this vision here. They still pink that boar location. Everybody else is here in the safety of their high ground here for TOMSMAHE.
Just what I was waiting for. Are you ready to have some fun?
See what our Beastmaster is planning to do. Is he going to walk into a trap or no? Right on the edge of vision. Gonna play it super calmly and just head straight to blocking. So no fight on either side. 2 for 2 bounty split. Pretty general beginning here, and let's get over to game number 1 of our top 4 finish matchup here. So if you lose this, you're tied 5th, 6th. If you win, you're in the top 4 of the tournament. Just trying to find the document with all of our prize pool divisions. There we go. So it's a 10,000 euro tournament with 20,000. So that's the same as 20,000 Bulgarian. I don't even know. I only learned that Serbia uses dinars. So, but yeah, looking at the prize pools cut. You win this series, you double your money. Currently, you're worth $552. So around plus 500 euros, something like that. You will get 1,100 for getting into the top 4. You'll get another 500 if you get to top 3. And again, another 500 on top of that for the next position, which is, you know, going top 3 is $1,600. Second place, 2.2K, and winning the tournament is nearly $5,000, so slightly under 5,000 euros. And that's what these guys are playing for. So far, CS seeing great here for Lazar. Echo can only pick up a maximum of 8, while we already have the Clockwork taken down in the bottom lane. Evidence, White will be able to get the Clockwork out like ability drops for the first time. And yeah, they did do the swap here. They wanted to put the Nyx Assassin in the top lane versus the ENG. Seeing that Kotkata was the one playing the Enchantress, I like the swap. That prevents this enchant from having big effect. Constantly gotta watch out for the Mind Flayer. Got a bit of damage here onto the Enchantress. Overprotective Wisps are there to heal him up. So Viper feels like he's somewhat countered in the lane. All their damage has to go straight to the Weaver. The Weaver's not going to be an easy target to poke, with the Enchantress always being a nuisance in the lane. Dark Willow caught there inside the cogs for a moment. Viper actually struggling quite a lot here. Enchantress, though, dropping dangerously low. It's another Nature's Attendance is available for ENG to heal up.
Nature attend us.
Also has a bunch of tangos as we see like ability punished again. 2 kills on the Clockwork. Off to a pretty strong start. Now the Viper is also struggling to get CS here. This Nyx isn't really going to be very helpful in this particular matchup. At least Lazar, he's zoning out the DK, so he's, like I said, he's been the carrying force of the team so far. And he also needs to perform well today. He's already doing, he does have the better matchup and making the most out of it. Making sure he's constantly poking this DK. That is a fire DK played from the mid position. Like ability getting chased again forces the attention of the Willow and the Beast away from the lane, allowing this Luna to continue CSing. I love how Viper's in it is kind of like Caustic Finale, but not quite. They dive the Luna bottom, and like ability looks like he's gonna drop as well. That's gonna be 4 kills now in total for CTOMAHEH1, and all of them from the same lane. And with the Viper not doing too great in the top lane either, this is looking like a 2 lanes being 1 scenario. DK, he'll just, you know, keep himself in the race. This is an amazing start for the Beastmaster. Why are he really placing himself aggressively here? Looking for the Luna once again. Shadow Realm's available. Kotkata shows up, and oh dear, Luna. You thought you had that kill, but no. As the Willow shows up with level 4 and the Enchantress soaking up all those tower hits like ability, taking a bit of a run here. Walking in circles. He'll live for now. Well, Luna's gonna have to take the walk of shame. No TP into the lane. And again, Lazar, he's just molding. Why are my side lanes like this? Why does it have to be so? Clockwork forced away. Beastmaster trying to look for him. Maybe they'll realize that he TP'd away, or potentially still hiding in the trees. Willow's nearby, but no tabs on the Clockwork. 10 seconds for the Lotus, so they're gonna converge to the Clockwork's location. Evidence finds him out. Fox placed down, but with the enchant, a couple hits. There we go. Like ability down again. Whites will get another one. He's up 4-0 on this Beast. And it's just, you know, such an amazing situation to be as of the Dire team, because Weaver can solo this lane without a threat in the... Okay, I was about to say threat in the world. Trying to dance around Bogata and actually manages to make him miss that stun. But is the damage sufficient? Yes, it is. The Lotus is not activated early enough for Muha from the backpack slot. There we have it. It's going to be the first kill for the Collegiates.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
See what Lazar is up to. TP Boots first item. Wants to be a part of fighting pretty early on and keep that split push going all game long. I really think there's another item he could think about. Usually if you play carry Lina, you go farm mode and you go for Maelstrom. Since this is played from the mid position, you play it slightly differently, itemize a bit different. Kolkata spotted by Kolkata. There's the Viper ulti. Chantress broken. Because you are broken, your init will also not proc. So, easy catch there for the level 6 Viper. Gank squad coming down mid though. Lina getting caught by the first stun. Evidence looking for the Bramble Maze. And Lazar does get caught by it. There's a clockwork in between though. Like ability soaks up all the attention. Got a nice stun out there. The Laguna Blade will take down Evidence. Sadly, I can't play my voice line here, which I would love to do. Goes well hand in hand with the Lina. Yeah, what is one of my moderators, Cat? What are you doing in the game? I mean, you're doing great so far, Cat. Yeah, that'll be something. The whole T-PANDA squad basically just taking over the server. It's like watching my own stream in-house, you know? A wimba weep, a wimba weep. Let's see if the lion sleeps tonight or not. Is it gonna be that chill for our Luna? TP Boots finished. Evidence. Gotgata trying to set up a gank on top. Muha waiting in the trees. Like, where's Viper gone? Here's Muha. Minus armor applied into the Bramble Maze. Heavy damage, taking the Viper down in a moment here. Will take a while. Enchantress might just drop as well. The heal is going to be enough. And here comes... Oh, Lazar, he didn't get the vision. Couldn't get the Laguna Blade out in time, but does get the Weaver. And that's going to be close to get the... Yes, they do. LSA into the Laguna Blade. Gets Muha. It's not going to be a complete waste of a trade. Losing the Viper, but getting the Weaver. You still have to address this Beastmaster, though. He's pretty darn strong right now. Hadouken creep picked up. That is 160 damage. You can cast 4 times. A pretty low cooldown. For the clockwork here. That's already half your mana gone. And that's pretty much all of your mana gone because of the cogs in between. Evidence does get the clockwork connected there into the root. And we're flying in the roar onto the next assassin. He does have Vendetta, but he is rooted and stuck. Not a whole lot that Lazar and Wimberweave are able to do to help out their support, so they will lose both of them. And it's 2 more kills for this Beastmaster. 6,000 net worth. The first 10 minutes of play. Guy's feeling pretty healthy. Fight down in mid. Eclipse is dropped onto the Beastmaster without the roar. Maybe a Wimberweave has enough to kill him. Lucent Beam is ready. Just needs to see where he's going, and he's got him down. Like ability already dropped down. Okay, stunned up. Laguna Blade flies out. LSA in a couple more seconds. Wimberweave still continues to poke the Willow. Kokata can't get close enough. Trying to body block Kokata here as well. The ENG doesn't really have a place to go. And there's the next stun into the LSA. They'll finish him off. 6-10. They'll trade 2 for 1. And that is the big Beastmaster falling as well. So you look at that money. Going straight for the Luna. Couldn't have been a better hero to pick up that 6-kill streak. 555 gold. Meaning that the Mask of Madness should be flying on the Courier. Yes, sir. Now Luna's farming speed's gonna amplify quite a lot. Looking at the Weaver situation, still the Maelstrom in the works. Now also the Dagon lined up for the Nyx. He is going straight for Dagon Rush all the way to level 5. Hoping that landing Vendetta into the stun and the Dagon burst into Mind Flare is going to be enough to delete heroes. You can kill Willow, you can maybe kill the ENG with that burst. Potentially even Weaver. You're before Weaver starts to get stat items. It's going to be a phase in the game where this Weaver can be tricky to kill, but at least you have Nyx and Lina. That will both together be a very efficient gank squad. And to talk about the fact, if Lazar decides to upgrade his TP boots, you can TP on an Invis Nyx who starts the whole show. Able to delete anyone. Evidence spotted. Ipokata, like ability around as well, throwing in some cogs, interrupting the Willow from getting anything off. So another one picked up here for the Lina. 4-0 Lazar. This could be a pretty tight game we're looking at. Mitko Yashata going very deep in between 4 heroes. But there's Aurora and Beastmaster and the big creep, the Ice Shaman. It's also around. And look at the roar on the Nyx Assassin. And we'll get him down. Like ability should drop as well with the Blink Stun from the DK. CTOMAHEH already 3,000 gold ahead. Mostly because of the DK, but the Beastmaster mostly first place. Still, there's Luna timings to play for, Lina timings to play for. She's off to a good start. Muha not exactly popping off on this Weaver. Hero that was super popular in 736. It's the start of summer. Everyone was basically playing Weaver, Avenge, those two heroes together. A lot of minus armor. But Weaver's weakness as a core has always been the glass cannoniness of this hero. And they're going to try and get the combo off on White. And it's going to be close. They got it. And instant TP out from the Viper ulti. Recognizes he cannot stick around. White's creeps will finish off the Nyx Assassin, but that's a big creep to kill. 250 gold plus the extras, so that's like 300 gold of a pickup here. Luna in trouble. Good hook shot from like ability. Catches both of them. They're going to burn all their mana. Getting sent back and forth here with the cogs flying about. DK's got nothing left. So they will keep their Luna alive. Evidence nearby. Lazar gets the LSA stun again to connect. Willow dodges the Nyx stun. Throws in the Bramble. The supports are going to have to dodge these. Lazar still continuing to throw in hits. And just a little bit more needed. They will save it for a Wimberweep. Decides to stick around for a bit too long. Instantly pays the price for it. 9-13. The first 15 minutes played out. This could turn out to be a very even game. I like what we're seeing so far. Talked about the Mage Slayer on the Viper, but I see a Mage Slayer queued up on the DK. It was a pretty popular build all the way to last year's TI. Mage Slayer on everybody. True popularity item. Everybody wanted to pick it up. Actually, need to double check. I've been messing around with my microphone settings a bit today. Yeah, we're using the right one. I could go like super bass. Just give me your thoughts on this. So, all right, I'm gonna change it now. So this is my deep voice. It's kind of suited for like podcast talk and all the likes. You know, just have a bit of a discussion about our players. Maybe this is more suited for an interview. Probably not for the cast. So. We're gonna go back to the usual setup here.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Can also always use some fun effects.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
There's a problem though, because easily you might forget to
Actually change the modulator.
so let's not mess around with that too much. Smoke towards top, clockwork in between, already cutting the creep wave. He's gonna find all of these heroes approaching, and that's an instant retreat sign. But the DK's cutting around behind, like abilities down. They spot Lazar. That's the kill they want, and there's nowhere to go for this Lina. So that's a nice wraparound. Ow! Ow! As the Beastmaster says. Target has been spotted. Mission's accomplished. A T1, and now straight towards the Roche pit they go. They're strong enough to take it. The Radiant side is not strong enough to try to challenge them.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
All right, let's see what they can do with that Aegis, because it is a pretty crucial timing to consider that tier 2, the Tormentor and the Wisdom, that are all going to be spawning inside the next 3 minutes. Traffic into mid. Lina TP's in. The next stun's already connected onto Evidence, and oh, that is a quick slap in the face.
Is under attack.
All right, I'm gonna stop messing around with my soundboard. I'm just gonna give it a quick applause. There we go.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Or being dropped down in mid to catch the next assassin. Trying to push out the wave and gets caught. Pretty scary death as well, because there's nothing to gain in bottom. They can maybe get this mid-tier 2 tower and then start connecting into top and take that whole triangle of objectives. Luna's going to be busy trying to cut that wave. Keep them pushed out. You can always Manta dodge the stun from the DK, which you have to keep your fingers light on. Remember, we're just going to drop the Mantas just to split push a bit more. But the tier 2 is history. Not a whole lot now needed for TOMSMAHE.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
A Viper ulti dropped on somebody. Or was it just on a... I felt like maybe it was just dropped onto the Overlord creep.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
A Wimberweep. These are your last potential moments to farm this area. Lazar's also keeping the wave pushed out deep. The ward will show any possible TPs, but the problem is the gank squad is on its way. A Wimberweep will get tabs on this Weaver approaching. Terrorize is thrown out. Beastmaster gets the roar off. A Wimberweep is dropping, and the Luna will be killed. They caught the Viper as well. Good stun there from the Nyx, but they don't really have the firepower to fight back right now. Veselaka pushed in with his own Hurricane Pike towards his own death. Lazar tries to fight them back with a couple pokes, but like ability's also gone. That makes it a third death already. And now the Luna caught with the root. Okata's gonna have to try and create a protective barrier there. Muha, though, does not even lose his Aegis. And now there's the Wisdom Rune spawning. That's gonna be taken away. And with the next creep wave, might just be the tier 2 tower as well. That's I think that was like double dusts that were just used there. And a sentry as well from the Radiant side. But their Wisdom is gone. I'll be taken by Muha. Suddenly level 14 on the Weaver. He was level 11 a moment ago. Now he's in the top 3 of experience. They're looking to fight this one. Veselaka deep in. Ults the Enchantress. Muha on the high ground. Meanwhile, fighting is the Lina getting caught in the backline. Lazar down. Big source of damage gone. Like ability. Hasn't even used his hook shot yet. They're going to have to clean up these bugs thrown in by the Weaver. Another roar onto the Luna. They're going to need someone to do something about it. DK going to get stunned as well. But we've no meta. He will die. And even if they get wiped out of the way, they don't have enough to work around this DK. Veselaka dropping to Muha, picks up the double, chases for a triple. A Weaver cleaning house.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So there goes your tier 2, there goes your whole team, and now it's an 8k lead for ThompsMeh. Chewing through the defense of the Collegiates.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Maybe we are seeing something that was shown in the previous tour. How strong this team actually is. Why they are back-to-back champions.
Are scanning.
They don't have LaJoya, who decided to split from the team to join his cousin, Mind Control. But outside of that, I think this team is still showing a ton of promise. They just have to do the lower bracket grind to get as far as possible that way. Tormentor taken. That one is for the Willow. Evidence will get himself a very handy shard. Five-man smoke here. Only the phylactery on the Luna so far. Not the full Conda. Still level 17, so no level 3 ulti either. Bro, you're having more fun streaming and messing around with the sounds than the players do playing. Well, I mean, you're going to mess around sometimes. You got to keep things interesting, you know? He catches the Willow here. He does have the Yules. Mitko Yasata coming with the Blink Stun as well. Looking to fight. The hook shot connects onto Muha, but they will isolate the DK, and it's going to be enough to take him down. And Luna protected as well. The Roar doesn't do anything to them, and they haven't even lost anybody yet, except now Bokata drops to Kotkata. Now Kotkata being chased, the Enchantress in the river. Another stun there from Evidence, potentially gonna stun up the Lina as well. And Clockwork might have gone a bit too deep here. Nice little snipe there from Evidence and just blinks away after cleaning up the kill. So 3 for 2, but Luna and Lina both get quite a lot out of this.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Also, good morning life itself.
Dire's middle tower.
It's an interesting time to wake up. I mean, it's almost 9 p.m. local time. Even though, if I had a schedule like that, I'd probably be very suitable for casting this tournament, because we are playing very late into the evening. Except for tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday, of course, where tomorrow we have the 2 series at 3 and 6 p.m., just like last weekend. And Sunday, we only have 1 series. That is the lower bracket finals. That should be played at 3 p.m. So basically tomorrow we already know one of the grand finalists, and on Sunday we'll find out who is the second. I do want to give some ill news already in advance, because I might be occupied for the grand finals. So it's not 100% sure yet. I will find out closer to the date if I'm able to cast the grand finals, but I have a bit of a schedule overlap. But this weekend will be fine. I'll still be covering all the games up till the grand finals, still here on my channel. So do make sure you drop by tomorrow and on Sunday as well. But I will keep you notified if I'm not able to cast the grand finals, because there is something coming up that I already know. I have scheduled in my calendar.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Trying to get a bit of a push here. Trying to force the Radiant back into their base. They have to address this push. It's really nice that they just kind of, you know, poke a bit, force out the glyph, then retreat, split on the map, get this top lane back in control, which is exactly what they're doing, and that's a close call. Lina able to teleport just before our opponents arrive. Chat throwing in a question, and Loquecidos, one question beside the stream now. Can you use your soundboard in-game Dota 2 to make fun with your team? Unfortunately, no. If I'm using Discord, that is, because as we catch the Luna, I actually have to take a bit of a fight here. That's a nice trade. That's 1 for 1, actually. The Aghanim's Lina just deletes the Weaver. Looking for clockwork here for a second kill. That's another for the Beast. Lazar, Veselaka will keep them away. Get something out of the trade, losing their own carry. So carry for carry trade there. I'm unable to help out my... unable to have fun with my my teammates. Because with Discord, it's only capturing my microphone. With OBS, it's capturing my entire mixer. So... yeah, this stuff is only audible for you folks. There's the Discord soundboard. I do have Discord Nitro, which I use from time to time, playing random sounds. You know, we have some fun every now and then. But you spam too much soundboards, it gets old really quickly. So you got to find the right time to play 1 or 2, and don't overdo it. Oh, we got question marks in chat. Holy... like, I thought there was beef in game, but we got beef in chat. Holy guys. Lazar being chased here. Muha. Oh, might be able to find him. Willow, perfect blink. Knows exactly where Lina's gonna be. Terrorize misses. TP out. DK close. Yules comes out. And Lina is gonna be screwed. Lazar disappears. Oh, that was just a single spell thrown into the lane, but they knew Lina was around. CTOMAHEH playing such good Dota. Like they're so prepared. They always seem to know where this Lina is going. So that is some really top level reads coming out. Good communication. Oh, thank you, Adam. I really appreciate it. I don't think, you know, best streamer EU. I mean, I don't care if I'm streaming for 5,000 people or 5 people, but I really appreciate hearing the praises. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. My channel's not the biggest. I might be known as a caster. Might be known worldwide, but they're not really interested in watching me cast, or I mean, not interested in watching me cast. Interested in watching me stream on my own personal channel. They only watch esports, so they show up for the esports. But I'm happy that even if I have been very inactive with my channel in general, I think I lost my love to streaming a couple years back because I felt like I was so overworked, and it felt so stressful to just, you know, open the stream and play a random video game, and then I feel like I want to interact with people. Like, I'm very extroverted. I love talking to people, but I have to think about what I say out loud the whole time, and I feel like I'm spending too much energy and time on something that doesn't even feel like it's fun anymore, you know? Because most of the time, if I play a game, I'd rather just, you know, mumble to myself or just not talk at all. Even though I spend so much time on my PC, but I'm just a bad talker these days, I guess. But I really appreciate the positive comments, people. Like, you don't even know how much I need to hear that. Okata spotted. Oh, evidence! I know he's done some good jumps, but this was not one. He probably thought it's just a Nyx assassin scouting about, but he finds a whole entire team. Now it's a 5v4. Radiant could win this fight. There's no hook shot, though. They are giving away the twin gate position. Muha running away. DK ready to jump in. A Wimba weave on the side. Veselaka jumping onto the Enchantress to stun onto Luna. There's another Blinken. They wanted Laser. They wanted the Lina. Will they get the Lina? Yes, they will. She's going to go down. A Wimba weave is going to be dropping as well. This Luna has no chance in the end. Oh, what a perfect turnaround. ThompsMay losing nobody and taking everybody from this fight. Like ability pushed away. White melting and corroding to the poison. Like ability trying to TP out. No, sir. Muha with the Daedalus crit to the face. And they'll take 5 for 1 and force the Luna buyback as well. She had to defend that mid lane and pretty much knows that, yeah, this game is slowly gonna get sealed. They don't get something happening on the map. But is there a particular item that she needs? I mean, DKB is not exactly close. You need another 2,000 gold. That's something like 4 minutes, 5 minutes to finish that. I'd say 4 minutes maybe on a 500 GPM hero. So that is not going to be an easy task when the opponent already has Aegis and they are just tier 3s away from getting mega creeps. Plus the bottom lane is already, I mean, this range Rex is going to fall if like ability isn't able to stop the creeps. Gets there just in time before the range creeps hit the racks. Otherwise, they might have been able to finish it off. Take a quick look at the itemization here for all of you folks to see what items people are building. Caster Lina played from the mid lane. The carry Luna. Nyx only got to level 2 Dagon. Has given up on maxing it out. We don't really get to see like a super snipey, Nixie, Assassini around the map. Of course, some pretty buff heroes on the enemy side, especially this Enchantress is going to turn out to be an issue. With the Hurricane Pike already full on. That's another, that's an ENG creep, not the Beastmaster unit. It is currently split pushing bottom. The Ancient Black Dragon leading the troops. There's a Blink Stun onto the Nyx Assassin. They do break the DK, and Mitko has to run away. This DK, though, no armlet, no nothing, has to keep on running and survives. The Glimmer Cape will keep him alive. But the DK is out for a while. He's going to have to regenerate from the jungle. Meanwhile, that was happening. The Beastmaster army is able to take down the range racks. Like ability very deep in for the D-Ward. Those are scary moments. And especially when there's nothing you can do the moment you get stunned, because this Willow seems to be everywhere. Evidence though, oh, the Force Staff, the double Force Staff. Willow to safety. The tier 3 is gone. Muha does take a big nuke from the T-PANDA, has to force his ulti. They can chill for a bit though, because the tier 3 is gone. And they haven't lost their Aegis. They still have it on Muha for another 2 minutes. Also spicy little amplify damage waiting for someone to pick it up. 35-minute Wisdom has also spawned. I'm curious if the Enchantress or somebody wants to potentially pick it up. It's gonna go for the Lina if Lazar moves in. He has to address the wave that is pushing in though. Looks like Muha is gonna be the one to pick it up. Level 23. DK form from Mitko Yashata. Mitko Yashakata. Katkata. Evidence Kata. Boys doing good so far here in the first game. 18k ahead. Not a whole lot is required. Viper is already like, yeah, I'm gonna have to start building into right click at some point. Hook shot in onto the DK. Can they delete the DK? It's so close. Yes, they do. They have enough, but they might lose the Lina instead. Laser gone. Awimbawi turns around with the Eclipse, tries to blow up the Beastmaster, but Veselaka will drop to the right clicks, and also the Weaver Aegis will be gone by the looks of it, but Muha gets a couple spicy hits out there. The Luna is in trouble. Kolkata runs out of mana, but it doesn't matter. Evidence will clean him up. Push away Kolkata as well, and another buyback coming up. This is the DK, though. They'll finish off Evidence. The Mind Flare flies in. Also onto the Weaver, trying to get another kill here. Kolkata has to be careful, though, but I think he's gone. Yeah, he's just going to get crit to the face by the Weaver. Getting the mid-racks, and that's going to seal the deal. That's going to be game number 1. CTOMAHEH1 clean everybody up, and nothing's going to stop them from taking these buildings. They have a double catapult wave, and with everybody dead, CTOMAHEH1, the reigning champions, will still stay in the race for their 3rd championship, even though it is very far from where we stand right now. It is important to win the right games. Keep yourself in the run for that 3rd championship. Bit of a unfortunate loss there for the colleagues, but they were losing 2 out of their 3 lanes. I will repeat myself. Lazar looks great. He needs his team to reinforce the side lanes as much as they can. Because if you look at the 10-minute net worth, Lena's doing great. Viper wasn't exactly, I mean, the Weaver wasn't exactly having a great time either, but like you look up the first minutes of play, you got 3 out of the 4 Dire Heroes doing a great job in the early laning stage. Even the DK, who was behind in CS versus the Lina, was still completely fine with it. You don't get that much out of the Lina that she can save the map. Like, Lena's still playing her own game, and she will save the game and turn things around. But you need a Luna to farm, and you need to keep your Viper in the game. So I think they succeeded in turning the course around pretty nicely, because Weaver was still shut down, which I think is the main idea why they wanted to pick that Viper, put a difficult matchup there. That was the last pick, Weaver, of course, into the Viper. So he knew what he was signing up for. But let's see how they address these small problems maybe in the first few minutes of the laning stage into game 2. But before that, we're going to take a tiny break, ladies and gents. We'll be back in a couple minutes for our next match. All right, folks, welcome back. We're heading over to game number 2, where CTOMAHEH is leading so far versus Kolegite at Offlane-a. And now it is truly the time to see if Kolegite is up for the challenge.
10 seconds remaining.
Lazar has been, as I've said before, I think he's been looking pretty good from his mid lane position. Every game he looks strong, he scales pretty well, and has an impact. But his side lanes have been the ones that struggle the most. I mean, I know versus like Muha, for example, the lane can be really tricky. So they're kind of sacking their off lane to play a matchup where they try to counter the enemy carry as much as they can. And then, of course, the safe lane duo that they have gave 4 or 5 kills, or was it even 6 kills in the laning stage, which is not good, because that made this Beastmaster just be huge. He was a massive problem. He gets to his aura items. They get to connect with him. He gets to play with his team. They bring in more numbers. You have to respond to that threat. And that puts a lot of pressure on your carry to deliver, because he's like, well, I'm like a full item behind my opponent right now. And to get to play the map like that, it's not easy when the opponent has auras that just makes them simply stronger than you are. So they gotta find an answer to make the safe lane more stable than it was before.
5 seconds
So both likability and a Wimberweave, they need to find themselves a duo that really clicks. Otherwise, CTOMAHEH's offlane just looks way too strong. Live itself asking, T-PANDA, are you going to ESL1 Bangkok? Probably not. As in, I do not know for sure if I'm invited to cast the event or not. I know ESL casters are pretty stacked. But we are casting the ESL1 Bangkok closed qualifiers next weekend. I'll keep you guys notified on what region we're going to be casting. Well, we're going to be doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That is the main reason why I am unable to most likely do the grand finals for Dota Masters Bulgaria, because it is a full weekend job. I cannot fit the schedule to do both events. Depends, of course, on what region we're doing. Because if we're doing something like North America, South America, then I might have time to do it. But if it's anything like West Europe, East Europe, MENA, China, Southeast Asia, then it's a no-go. Then it just directly overlaps. Then I won't be able to cast it. But I'll ping about that on both Twitter and on my Discord. Mostly, I would recommend watching my my X channel, T_Panda Dota. That's where I do the majority of my my posting about esports events and stuff like that.
5 seconds remaining.
But I'm gonna have to find out if there's gonna be time and room in these next few weeks, if I'm going to be on a holiday during December or not. But we're always keeping our fingers crossed if something comes up.
Ten seconds remaining.
We'll
5 seconds remaining.
find out.
Radiant team pick.
All right, let me see if I can maybe get Stamanen on the board.
5 seconds remaining.
Because he might be available now. I think Stamanen might be here, so just give me a second. I'm gonna set him up stuff so he can see what's happening in the game. Stamanen, hello? Oh, okay. Well, he'll announce his arrival.
Hello, hello.
Oh, hello, hello. There we go.
Okay. Hello.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. How was the first game? Stomp or not?
Somewhat, yeah. They lost 2 lanes on Kolegite. Again, Lazar mid looked great, but They gave like 5 or 6 kills in their safe lane, which is not good. And they had Offlane Viper against Muha's Weaver, so both were pretty underfarmed, but didn't really matter because that Beastmaster was too huge. Took over the map.
Beastmaster, what position?
3. Muha was playing Weaver carry, so not Beast carry this time.
Okay.
But their draft is changing a bit because you look at the first phase, the bans most importantly, they banned the Viper. They're like, we're not going to play unfun heroes. Of course, the Sanking and the Invoker, just like last time, but no Luna this time around, and no Beastmaster either. So a lot of swapping required. That's why we're seeing Warlock, we're seeing Death Prophet. I'm curious about the Warlock, though, because this hero has been... I think he's been decent in pubs, and he's always annoying to play against. Willow, Warlock, like that's a lot of damage the Willow can do with big Fatal Bonds.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think like it's just I mean, it's a strong lane. It secures almost every carry, so I don't know what else to say about this hero.
Yeah, solid at the job that he does.
Yeah, I guess that's it. Laning stage, and then I mean, some teams are also building drafts with bones, let's say, but I don't know if that's the case in this game.
10 seconds remaining.
I think Warlock maybe addresses the problems they had in game 1. They played Clockwork Luna, which feels like a strong lane, but CTOMAHEH's offlane pair is just, I think they're just more skilled. Because they got, if you get that many kills in the early laning stage, it's either your matchup is horrible or there's a skill difference.
Yeah. I mean, so far I like the DP Tusk combo overall. It looks like this Ogre becomes a meta now. By the way, since I was not watching at all today, is there any changes?
No. They forgot the patch. They released the new hero and Act 4, but no gameplay patch.
I see.
Which is a bit unfortunate, because I think a lot of people have been waiting for that patch. Oh, we'll see. We'll see when it drops.
I don't like, again, this... I mean, overall, the combo from the Kolegite's heroes is just... You don't have a... I see a lot of hosts. Like, you don't have a control. You don't have frontline. Yeah, I feel... I mean, obviously, the Tamspace draft just looks way more stable so far. They have tower push. I mean, MP is a tower push also, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I think they might have to put MP mid and maybe play like a DK carry, because that would give you like a blink initiator.
Yeah, I feel like we really need to carry like DK, CK, you know, like all of these stunners, blinkers. Someone that can do stuff. Maybe sometimes Void, because I think I don't know, not sure. I just don't know the Void hero overall. It's just that Void looks good overall with Kolegite's heroes right now.
Yeah.
But I don't know how good is Void overall, like a hero, as a hero right now.
Also, I mean, how early of a timing do they want to look for in this draft? Because I see like TA has been pretty popular. Of course, DP is very annoying to play against, because she just kind of tears through the refraction. You lose your refraction charges really quickly versus DP.
Wait, sorry, is the game paused?
Good point, actually.
It is, and nothing is moving.
What's going on?
I don't know. Alright, someone, yeah, the drafter of Kolegite's team is like out of electricity or something, from what I understand.
Oh. So that's
okay. So so the Kolegite's teams are asking like how much pause time they have left.
Yeah, this is pretty awkward when it happens during a draft, right? But usually if your captain disconnects, shouldn't it pass it over to somebody else? I don't remember if that's how it works.
But you cannot, if the guy is not here, he needs to click and give it to someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Well, I guess we're just gonna wait. I mean, they're talking about pick AM, ban Enigma, pick PL.
Yeah.
Dispatcher Zadachi.
Well, interesting. Basically, they're asking if we should make a remake with a new player for Kolegite.
It's, yeah, I mean, guess that's one thing you do. Depends how strict the admins are, right? Because if this was an official game, they would have to get their official roster together, and they only have the 10-minute pause, right? And then they have to play 4v5 or forfeit the game.
I'm not sure. It never happened to me during the draft.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to go. You basically play the 10-minute pause timer because we're already in game. Like the game starts when the game launches. But I don't know how the admins work in this tournament, so I don't know the rule book. It's just a general standard I'm used to. Because this is not the first time we've run into that. However, this is, you know, a bit awkward. Because now you have like much more time to think about big picks and bans because the time is limited, right? Now that you're paused, you have unlimited time to think.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. All of this to happen right now.
Yeah, and it's really difficult to redo a draft with these heroes and get the draft timer again because you'd have to basically restart everything.
Yeah, it is annoying also because like it's not like you can just you know, like just start a new draft because it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, then everyone has max reserve time.
No, I mean like imagine you just reset completely the whole draft. Like you just start picking again, but it's not good because imagine this is Kolegite's cheesy strat. I don't know, like to pick Dark Willow, Warlock. Even though I don't like them, maybe they have some strat behind. I mean,
yeah, but
honestly,
I get your point. I get your point.
Yeah, they should have some strat behind this Warlock and MP probably. I don't think anyone is picking random Warlock, right? This is not like an ogre hero that can buff everyone. I feel like Warlock is just it's more situational or when you know what you want to build around. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe some people are just Warlock experts and they just wanna pick it randomly. I mean, they're probably speaking with the admins right now. Okay, electricity is back. He's coming back. Veselka is back.
Well, we're just stuck here. glad I have you here, so I don't have to rant alone.
Yes. Imagine being alone in all of this pause time.
Yeah, I'm always alone. Forever alone.
What would you do?
I don't know. At least I don't have to think about
that. What about the new hero? Tell me something about it.
I have not actually played the new hero. All I know, my friend said me, it's an anime hero.
Yeah, but what does he do? Like, what is...
he has a dash.
Is it support or what?
He has a dash. He has another dash. He goes into the shadows. He uses a lot of swords. Apparently, he's an anime hero.
Carry support or what?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Nobody knows, I guess.
Nobody knows, really. All I know is just it's an anime hero. Do you like anime?
Not at all.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to use the bad words because, like, people are probably. I mean, some people might like it, but I have like bad memories with animes. I'm not gonna say the team, but there was one team that I played into, and we had this like rule thing to. How can I say? How can I put it? Like, basically, we were. The rule was every week. One day from every week, we would watch one thing that one of the players wants to watch. So basically, I suggested I wanted to watch Devil's Advocate with Al Pacino. You probably know this movie, right?
Yeah. It's a good movie.
And then there was one guy from my team that suggested... what was the name of this anime?
One Piece?
Basket, something... Basket.
Oh, is it the one where they have like a basketball team?
Yeah.
Oh, not that one.
Yes.
Oh,
so basically while we were watching, he was like, "Oh, you are like this, and this player is like this, and this guy is like this. And I was like, come on, man, what the fuck? It's not even close. Even the character that he said, I'm fat. He's not. Nothing is even close. And yeah, I feel like super weird because we were kind of, I mean, just from like being a good guy, I cannot just leave in the middle of the movie. So I was watching that episode for like 30 minutes or so, and yeah, it was really bad. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah,
I just wanted
understand
to
you.
leave.
I wouldn't enjoy either.
I'm a very old school.
The only animes that I like are actually like Pokemon. What's it called? The biker mice from Mars or something like that.
I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh, for example, even nowadays.
Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah.
I can watch Yu-Gi-Oh. Like this was my childhood, you know, like best thing to do after school. Yeah, I mean Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh for sure, but this is like I don't know. I mean, I don't even consider this like an anime. It is anime, but back then, when I was a kid, we would never call it anime. It was just a movie for kids.
Yeah. Okay, the teams are actually, I have to say, even if we're paused during a draft, they picked the heroes they were planning to pick. So we actually have a gentleman draft. So we have Lazar with mid PL, Awemba with Carry Furion, Bokata with Underlord. Okay, they've swapped roles. Bokata was the support player, now he's playing Underlord. Okay.
Wait a bit. Yeah.
Unless Vesalaka's playing offlane Warlock and support Underlord.
That's pretty weird. I mean, Thompson's draft is just way better, in my opinion, by many things. I think, like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't see many missing holes. Maybe their stun control is not that good overall, since they have Ogre and Tusk only, but still, like, they have lane dominance. I don't even know if this... What is this PO? Like, what is PO supposed to do in this game? I really don't believe
they wanted to pick the PL. I mean, they were discussing it like already in chat that we're picking PL. But
yeah, but why? What is like the point of it? I don't understand.
I don't know. This is the first PL I've cast all year.
So probably there was a logic behind this Warwick, right? Maybe they want to lane together with PL.
Maybe. I mean, they could make a bit of a stronger lane than what it was before. But we'll see. Let's look at this. So
that's Brute mid, right?
Underlord started with boots.
So that's support on the... Wait, no. Wait a bit.
What is
this
it's
build? Into Razor. Yeah, it is into Razor. That's why he started with it.
Ah. Okay.
I mean, I don't like it, but that's the logic problem. I don't like it because I feel like you're already sacrificing the lane just by having boots, which should not be the case. I think it can be a playable lane, because every time like you get linked, let's say Warlock can just right click the Razor, you can get your first spell on Underlord and just turn back and start hitting the Razor. But like this, you're just going to run around the lane and try to, you know, like dodge completely the Razor.
Well, let's see if it works out, because this is a build that I have actually never seen before. But they're gonna be running in, and the Sprout actually isolates everybody away from the Tusk. Evidence he is dying, but will he die? He will not for now. Bramble Maze is still up, and that's a close catch, but no. He's still running away from Lazar, hoping to get the Spirit Lance, but the cast range on that level 1 is so short. No first blood, and 3 bounties for TOMAHEH1 because of that chase.
Yeah.
So they actually get the most out of it. It's a support Tusk who can go back to Fountain, TP back to the lane, he'll be fine, and triple bounties. They definitely won this trade. There was no way that Tusk was getting out alive.
Let's see. I think I actually over level 1 is really weak.
Yeah, he doesn't really do a lot. That's true.
Yeah.
But still, you have brown boots, but you have to play against Ignite and the Link, which I think Ignite's movement speed slow is going to be still enough to keep that Link up.
Yeah, it should be. It should be. I think Razors could just trade like mirror, like rush the boots also. Yeah. I mean, still, like, Dark side has a lot of harass, so... I'm interested, like, how is this lane going on top, because Warlock should be food every time Tusk gets him in shard, and PL cannot really help with anything, literally.
I think this lane should be pretty fine with a Brute Tusk.
Yes.
Just need a couple levels and that combo starts to get online.
I mean, if you go to the late game, obviously PL should win this game, but I just don't know how they're gonna survive the mid game. Imagine this Brute coming with all of the auras, then they pop DP ulti, Razor coming with BQ, they're gonna have insane like mid game time.
Muha with the XD in chat, so they were able to kill the Underlord with boots. That was the level time. They got the Ignite connected, and he died. Veselak also in trouble. I think he might die as well. Nowhere to go. And again, it's the same issue, though it is Lazar playing the PL and Awimbawi playing from the mid lane with this Furion. So they did swap their positions with their players. Some guy in chat is laughing at Yu-Gi-Oh! Dude, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is awesome.
That was insane. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was just next level.
I never watched Yu-Gi-Oh! On TV because in Finnish television it never showed. But on Twitch, there used to be the Twitch watches, like when they would stream like every episode of Power Rangers or every episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! That's when I started watching Yu-Gi-Oh! So that was a couple years back. Before COVID, I think, they were doing the Yu-Gi-Oh! Streams. And I was like, this is actually pretty good.
I mean, at least in Bulgaria, the
Pot of Greed.
Yeah. The hype in Bulgaria was insane. When we were kids, we used to group up like 10 people, like collecting Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, playing against each other and stuff. It was more than just a movie. Same as Pokemon, right?
Same as Pokemon, yeah. The trading card game.
I mean, we were not trading. We used to have like these chips, and we were chips or I don't know how to say it, like pocket chips. And then we were fighting with them, and we were stealing them from each other, kinda.
All right. Yeah, different type of game. I mean, the Pokemon trading card game, like the actual tabletop, was very hard and very confusing. So you needed to be a bit older to understand how it worked. But we usually just play like, I have a card and he has a card. And if I had better stats or more damage, I would win, and then he'd have to take another card, and then that's how we played it, you know, a simple mode.
I mean, that's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Also. Like, it was similar then.
Yeah.
As Yu-Gi-Oh! we used to play with cards, fighting with like damage and attack.
Yeah, we've kind of played it like, I have 20 HP and I do 40 damage, and the opponent has like 40 HP and he does 20 damage, and then we both attack at the same time. Even if your card dies, you still get your attack through, and then we kept on going. So yeah, that was how we did it back in the day. But this is a different type of trading card game because this Underlord doesn't get to trade at all.
Yeah.
Muha keeps running him down, and this Underlord is in pain. This laning stage is just like game number 1. They are losing both of their lanes. Evidence again, is he gonna get the deny out this time? No, Lazar is able to take it away from him. Like ability drops to Muha for the double kill on the Razor. And again, it's the same start as last game. 6-1 for TOMAHEH1.
I mean, honestly, this night time was so annoying for Tusk because he wanted to run to the camp and get the aggro, but then it was a night time, so he had to hit the camp, not just run there.
Yeah.
He could have suicide through the neutrals.
Also, one thing that I'm thinking about as well with this mid matchup here if Furion ever wants to like teleport out with like teleport, you can just DP silence and Furion has to use a scroll. And if your scroll's on cooldown, then you're just fucked.
I mean, it's interesting that we don't see William Blade on DP. Because this makes him killable. Even right now, just the way he sits, like if you put some people on him.
It's true. Let's see what they can do with this turnaround. Tusk is taking the tower. They're melting here. The Willow also low on HP. Kotkata chasing like ability, gets the stun out. Mitko Yashata into range. And the Exorcism just needs to hit the Willow as it does. Mitko, does he die though? Gets the Siphon out for the regen. Yeah, he's gonna be fine.
Oh, there's a regen.
Oh, that too. It's a nice bottle refill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So yeah, just a disastrous laning stage start here for Kolegite. I don't know how you're getting back into this game. I feel like this is such a huge lead already. Underlord has 8 last hits.
I mean, you still have the super late game potential, but I don't know. Yeah, it just looks really hard to go to late game.
Yeah, I mean, you're playing against Tusk, Brood, and DP. I feel like there's not going to be a late game. Maybe not to even forget about the Razor existing in this game too. So yeah, I don't think there's even going to be a late game when you're playing against Radiant. Unless they screw up this game pretty hard. They have a 3,000 gold lead already. The Underlord actually almost has less net worth than the Ogre with 5 last hits.
If I was with Ogre, I would buy Midas right now.
I mean, yeah, I should. This is absolutely the game to do it.
I mean, yeah, the thing is that he has a lot of heroes that can buy hours. I mean, Root.
Oh, we won't even trouble. Ogre, does he get close? Another snowball's gonna be enough from evidence. Top lane, they're trying to kill the Brood. No, it's not gonna be enough either. He does take the Fatal Bonds from his spiders, so takes quite a chunk of damage.
Oh my god.
Goes Boka.
Maybe this Root is going to go red, like, instead of ours.
I would like that. Not enough mana for a doppelganger, by the way. Lazar, too late to pop the magic wand. Yeah, this game is gonna be so fast. Like, I hope you had a good time with your buddies, because this game is gonna be over very quickly. Like ability dropping as well, getting a bit of damage out on the Tusk, but that's about it. Face this Dark Willow. Mitko Yashata with a maxed out Crypt Swarm.
Keep it mid though.
It's going Crystal as first item too. Interesting.
Yeah. Wait, he's rushing.
He's rushing crit on PL.
Yeah, but probably he wants to upgrade, right? Maybe that's a build from PL now. With what was the name of the item?
Silver Edge.
No, like crit and
the you mean Kanda, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Kanda. Maybe he wants to rush Kanda. Maybe that's a build on PL.
All right. Well, let's see if that build works out as intended.
Yeah, because I don't know. I don't know. I don't see the logic. I mean, in general, you want to get the Yasuo or
and Evidence fighting it out. Take down Bokata. Like ability will take down the Tusk. Fury and TP's in, hoping that they can kill this 5-0 Razor. And Razor actually knows that if he can hold this for a little bit longer, his cooldowns will work out in his favor. Another Plasma is ready. He'll drop it on the Furion and right-click it down. Triple kill from Muha. 17-2. You've got your PL in trouble again versus White.
Alright, we already see Razor queuing Deso.
Desolator Razor, okay.
I mean, they want to end the game.
Yeah. That is a wild build, yeah.
I think they just want to end the game. Fast as they can.
Veils, soon Yules on the DP. Manta Brood. PL going for... he's not even getting the phylactery. He's just getting the crit into Axe.
I don't know. Maybe he's Zilus? I don't know. Like, he's Zilus, I'm not kidding, right?
Yeah. So that's Vesalaka. 10,000 gold almost.
I mean, TOMAHEH is looking way different than the last time, by the way.
Yeah. They finally clicked with the roster, right? They look efficient on the map. Evidence? It's like the only kills they're getting this game is off of the Tusk. That's the third time he dies, with a total of 3 kills Kolegite has. Now you have Muha and Kolkata coming in from the back. Warlock just wants his level 6. Won't get it. Same thing for the Willow. He'll chase Bokata. There's the link up again. Muha will just dive under the tower. No mercy. And gets the Willow out too. Beyond godlike. 11 minutes in. White still fighting versus Lazar. White does take a nasty amount of damage from this crit. He's gonna have to back away.
Yeah, he's going right click on Brood.
Yeah, I mean, if they're going Deso and Razor, then yeah, I think maybe you can go right click on the Brood. Just ignore the
No,
auras.
I don't like it. I feel like auras are just gonna make the game way easier. I think you can end the game with auras. With right click, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's possible. Greaves is not the best versus Fatal Bond, but Pipe can be useful. Just make everybody a bit tankier.
Why is Greaves not good into
You're only dispelling yourself from Fatal Bonds.
Yeah, but why is that bad thing? I don't know. You're still killing everyone.
Yeah. So
and you have so many dispels on it. Roots, like Willow stuff.
I guess. I won't argue.
Yeah, I think like Pipe with Mech and Arcanes right now would look so good on him. But anyways.
Oh, he wants to really bully the SPL.
Yeah. Oh, he's getting baited.
Yeah, he's hitting the illusion. But at least he has the movement speed to get out from the Sprout. And here comes the rest of them. Bokata is spotted. Mitko Yashata runs into him. Level 1 Exorcism, TP out. Not going to be successful with the Snowball. Canceling it out. Rainbow Weave on the other side of the shards. There's the multicast stun. Mitko continues to exist between 4 heroes. The Rainbow Weave is down. Lazar has to back away with both of his supports. And 24-3. A pretty brutal beatdown. And also, does the Ogre Bloodlust also buff up spiders? Like in AoE?
I mean, it's targets. Like you have up to 4 or 5 targets.
Oh, okay. So you can't get the whole spider army.
Yeah.
If you had unlimited, that'd be crazy. I think then you could just play Ogre Brood all day long.
I mean, honestly, Ogre Vision should be pretty strong.
Yeah. The birds get it. Nice.
This Tesorator farming enchants.
Yep. Bokata still only has his starting brown boots. Really picked up anything else here. Evidence tries to zone out Lazar. He's got another spear. And there we go. It's not 322, but it's 422 gold. There's the Brood again. Realizes that Bokata only has 1 point in Atrophy Aura. So not really a whole lot of damage reduction, but that's a whole ton of imps chasing the Brood Mother. Brood is gone. Lazar and Awimbawi picking up some kills here. Muha, he's also in trouble. There's going to be a ton of money given away, and likability will clean that streak. And here comes Mitko Yashata, maybe a bit late to the party, but he'll clean up at least 2. Can he get more? Tusk is dying, though. Mitko can't do everything all by himself here.
I mean, doesn't look good.
does not look good at all. Has to face boots and try to run away. Another Sprout in 1 second with the teleport. Yeah, Wimbleweave cleans up another. That's a 6,000 gold swing, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's still a PL lineup.
That's crazy. 8,000 experience.
It's still a PL lineup. Like, you still need to be careful.
Yeah, that is so much XP. And a ton of gold, but still gonna be very far from achieving their goal this game. They need to tie this series up to prevent elimination. I think he saw the Willow. Or just suffice with killing the Kobold instead. Oh, he runs into him again. Pick us up. Lord Gate's coming though. The Tusk chasing. Nice shards. Catches the Underlord. They'll get him out. They'll kill like ability. Muha for the double again. Kotkata.
It looks better this one.
Veselaka trying to run away, but he's got no TP. Of course, with Kotkata being around, he'll land a stun. Rude finishes the tier 2 tower while that was happening, and he's sieging the high ground now. But he's got no creeps.
Yeah, much better fight. I mean, they had no bonds. I mean, no golem, so.
How long is it still? 20 seconds for the golem. All right.
I mean, PL has X now. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference.
Well, there's gonna be a ton of spears flying, at least. So you get
Is there a... It flies only through heroes, right? Or how
it prioritizes heroes, but it hits everything.
Spiders
and
creeps. Units? He hits like... No, like 0. I mean, you can hit up to how many units with the spear?
There's no cap.
So it goes through all of the brood mother, all of the brood.
Yes, it should hit every single broodling. Yes.
Well, does that mean that if, let's say, Warlock casts his spell, then you insta-kill the spiders, brood is going to
I mean, the Warlock already counters pretty heavily with the upheaval.
Yeah, but since you kill him already once, I think next time Warlock casts his spell, brood is just going to split. But if you can kill the spider just in 1 second, maybe he has not enough time to get it.
It's possible. There's the golem. There's the boss. Here come the imps.
But where is PL?
The backline now, he's arriving. They're losing their heroes on the high ground. Meanwhile, Mitko will live. Here's the Yules, he'll save himself. PL gets stunned in the backline as well. Silence as well too by Mitko, and I think this PL is just dead now. There we go.
Yeah.
Warlock buys back in, but yeah.
When you have this PL, like, just really want to approach fight slowly. Like, you want to cast a couple of spears. You don't want to rush. You don't want to commit straight.
Well,
it looks hopeless. Well, how much percent Gar has to win? 5?
3%. Yeah. 3% at 19 minutes.
Why is that Quelling Blade?
Oh, how many Quelling Blades do they even have? 1? They have 1 Quelling Blade. That's on the Tusk. And the back ones. Technically 3. 2 heroes don't even have it. Wimbleweep, he steals the Haste Rune, but he's not going to get anything done with it. Well, I have to say, CTOMAHE is looking like a serious contender to win the tournament with plays like this.
Yeah. Are they playing tomorrow, by the way? Or how does
Sunday.
the schedule work?
They play on Sunday. Actually, no, they are playing tomorrow. They're playing tomorrow evening in the second series. Tomorrow we start with the upper bracket finals and then the lower bracket semi-finals, which is Casually Masculine versus the winner of this. And Sunday we only have the lower bracket final. And we're pretty much done for the online phase. The only thing then that remains is the grand finals in Sofia.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be there?
The finale, yes. We'll be there.
Say hi to Koipa if you see him.
Maybe I won't, because depends. Because from what I saw, he's going to be there very early, and I'm gonna go there just for the finals probably. So we'll see.
Do you know how they got him in? Is he in the country or?
No, basically from what I know, I mean I don't know if I'm supposed to say anything, to be honest.
Yeah, you don't have to. I'm just wondering like if he's like visiting or if he's like in the country already and.
No, he's in Germany. Oh, I mean he's not in Germany. He's in Liquid.
Oh, look at that! Oh!
Yeah.
Broodmother almost dies, but not quite enough. Warlock is it's such a fun hero to play versus Broodmother. But that's about it, right? That's about it, right? Because Mulan is still alive. Now he's finally dead, and there's the DP about to drop as well. 3 buybacks. And they hold for the now.
I think 4 buybacks, no?
They used the Warlock's buyback before.
NP also bought back.
Did NP buyback? No. No, there's only 3. There's only 3 buybacks. Yeah, Furion doesn't have money. Now he does.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Furion. I started playing World of Warcraft again.
I never played that. I mean, World of Warcraft, yeah, it's WoW, not Warcraft.
I've spent so many years of my life into WoW. Then I didn't play it for a very long time. Then they launched the classic servers. I started playing again, and now I'm back in it, losing my life.
Will you
I don't know. Like, I've always like played until I get to, let's say, level 60 or 70 or something like this, and then I would give up or switch the character.
Oh yeah, yeah, it happens. I used to be like a pretty, I wouldn't say a hardcore raider, but I put a lot of time into it when I was in secondary, when I was still a teenager. I used to be top 2 hunter back in Wrath of the Lich King on the server that I played.
What was hunter? That's a carry character, not the dealer?
The damage dealer, yeah. You have like a pet and your hero.
But who was the most like, you know, like the biggest carry one? Was the ogre or not ogre, but what was the name of this? Troll?
Troll's the class.
Warrior. No, it was warrior.
Yeah, warrior. Yeah, the warrior.
Warriors
class.
were the hard carries, right?
Yeah, for a pretty long time. Yeah. I think they always had their, you know, a special place in their hearts with the WoW developers towards warriors. It's a.
What was the most complex hero?
I don't know. Maybe shaman. Like when you're playing like enhancement shaman, where you have to press like so many buttons to get your rotation right. I think that one was the most interesting ones to play because it was very complex.
But what is the shaman? He's like a controller or what?
There were 3 different specs for every class. Elemental Shaman was like a lightning caster, or like fire and lightning. Enhancement was like a melee shaman with like 2 weapons, and they put down totems where they you know, support. But they're kind of like a shaman warrior. They just do elemental damage instead of physical damage.
All right. So by the way, to your question about Koipa, I just received an answer. We get him. We found a way to get him into the land because of the partners which are SAP, and they're also partners to Liquid.
Oh yeah,
from what I understand.
Yeah, he's a streamer for Liquid. Yeah. I mean, SAP works with them, so yeah, that's pretty nice. Cool. Yeah, thank you, SAP. One of the main sponsor for the event, SAP, of course. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All right. Well, we're 25 minutes in. We're still in this game. You talk about late game PL. He's level 16, has Conda, has Ags. We have already seen how strong this Warlock can be versus the Broodmother. Because you're spawning imps into Fatal Bonds, and every time a spider dies, there's more imps, and then you have a mass of imps, and they all explode. They just need some sort of crowd control to keep them where they are. I don't know, Pit of Malice into Terrorize, and then the whole Warlock combo. That's like, you need to use 4 spells at the same time, and then you can kill your opponents in one go. That's the wombo combo.
Yeah, it is interesting to me why and how this Brood went back to, you know, like this standard items after Manta. It's very strange to me, as it's the opposite way most of the time. You want to go these items and then maybe Manta and start building the carry. Not the other way around.
Well,
I mean, this Brood is actually, yeah, he's destroying the Rex.
The Spirit Lance doesn't actually even hit the Spiderlings, so it only hits the heroes. It's funny because it says prioritizes heroes, but it hits the creep wave, but it doesn't hit spiders. It's very weird. Because you build Ags on PL because it gives you wave clear. It's weird that it doesn't work on the Spiderlings.
Yeah, I mean, these spiders are going to probably rat them really hard. I don't know if you can. I mean, eventually Radiant needs to go high ground, and they're probably just waiting for Rush, and then they're gonna do it. I mean, Rush is actually up. Yeah. I don't know what they're waiting.
Like ability is really hoping them to walk down mid. Fucking the sheepstick voice lines.
I mean, I honestly don't like that Radiant are delaying this game. Their attitude was that they really want to end the game as fast as they can, and they just need to go Rush now and end it. There is not much point in waiting, in my opinion. You're just leaving this PL to get a third item, which you don't really want to.
True.
I mean, Orchid is not that strong. I feel like in order for this PL to peak in this game, he probably needs Butterfly, Heart, or Skadi, like 5-star at PL. Maybe it's gonna look stronger. Even with Orchid, it doesn't really make any difference.
And he already has the Conda for the crit, right? I don't know why he needs Bloodthorn later. Like,
yeah, I wonder also why, for example, isn't it still good to get back to Manta? You still have like, imagine just one TP silence and you're dead. And
Manta's great on PL. You can even think about Satanic, because then you have another Dispel. Manta Satanic, usually a very good build to think about.
Yeah. Do they have 4 staffs on their side, by the way, against Razor?
1.
Well,
that's just on the...
I think like MP, yeah, MP is actually building a second one.
Yeah, he's got the pieces towards the 4 staff. There are 0 buybacks as well.
I really don't understand. They're waiting Radiant push, or what is the case?
Yeah, I'm curious about this too. Are they really that desperate to like finish their next items and then take Roshan and then push? Because when I've done a lot of talk with like Dota coaches about like why are they just, you know, not ending the game, the theory behind it is because they get to outfarm the map, they increase their net worth, the opponent gets behind. They wait for a mistake to happen, which is when the enemy smokes out of base, or they leave the base, or somebody goes a bit too deep in the lane and they catch them. That's why they don't take the Aegis as a farming Aegis, and instead they hope for their opponent to make a mistake. But to your point, why let this PL farm is an issue. So that is also true. They're all getting stronger, but they're finishing their items. I would understand if they take daytime Roshan now, because that's going to be, well, obviously it's going to be first Roshan anyway, so it's still just the Aegis, but take the Aegis, run down through bottom, get the melee racks.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you have your logic, it is like this, but that's more like not a farming Aegis. This is like ending game Aegis in my opinion. And you're just You have like, let's say 18 DP. You don't even need to pop. Like, why you don't? Oh wait, is this DP ulti actually? This is actually. Oh, that's
Axe,
yeah. I thought they popped DP ulti, and I was like, why do you need to pop it?
White is already in the base. He's gonna get to work here. But the instant teleport does have the Gleipnir, but he's out of mana on the Brood, so as soon as he pops the pipe, just move himself away. Tyrion drops quite low, and actually the team is coming in, so this is a good timing to just charge and go at it.
Perfect.
And stick for now. The golems are dropped. Mitko Yashata will tank both of those Warlock golems. Kolkata already dead. They will also lose the... Wait, who did they lose here? Oh, they lost the Tusk.
They just need to get their access. There is only one melee access mid to go back and like, they don't need to be that big. One melee access left.
This Furion is so desperate to kill this guy. He's also built a con down.
Yeah.
Very weird item to have. Like, you do a nice burst with Sprouts.
I mean, they're kinda injured. Okay, one melee rack left. Maybe they're gonna reset and wait for DP ulti again.
Yeah.
Which is the safest play.
Yeah, would make sense. One more minute. They did get 2 buybacks out too, so...
Yeah, also they have no Warlock Golem right now, so... It's pretty hard for that.
Yeah.
Defend.
Well, he's got the Orchid, and now he's going Aetherlands.
Yeah.
Pretty weird order of items. Evidence jumps in. Goes straight for Kolkata. He will die because of it, but is Muha going to be able to get any benefit out of the chaos? He's got a PL illusion linked right now. The real one is still chasing White. Likeability is down. The Willow is gone for 70 seconds. No buyback. Underlord close to a dieback as well, but White, he's tanking a whole ton of damage, and this Broodmother's going to go down. Mitko Yashata diving all the way deep here, hoping to get the Warlock. He's got him. The gem drops down, but DP has heals ready. Hoping it's going to be enough to keep him alive. Cannot blink away, though, and this DP is also dead. Mega creeps, though.
Razor and Root are ending it. They're focusing the buildings.
Underlord portal, not quite close enough. White is already away. You have 2 orb effects. Really weird to play a Razor with Deso and Scotty. Remember when they didn't use the stack? Okay, he actually backpacked his Deso.
Yeah. It was pretty weird to explain to newcomers when items and how items are not stacking together and why they're not. It was pretty like I didn't even also understand why back then Mjolnir and, for example, Deso were not working together. Or some healing mask with Deso were not working together.
Yeah, those were pretty weird. Yeah, then we also had the Basher that didn't work with specific heroes like Troll and Slardar.
Avoid.
Lazar out.
Good.
Seems like a pretty easy kill just outside of the base as well. Evidence. Locks in on a Wimbo Weave, kicks him back. Tyrion instant buyback. There's the Golem. But didn't really feel like he got the bombs to get to some big effects. They only got the Aegis out. Evidence might die though. Yeah, they got the Tusk dead once again. Kolkata trying to keep this Razor alive a little bit longer. Another shield applied. Heal still on him, and will take down Muha. Tier 4 still remaining here. Mitko Yashata trying to fight all the way to the end. A Wimbo Weave, he's the next one to drop. Now they put their focus on the DP. This PL is beginning to... he's starting to be an issue. But he does buy back.
Thank God at least he switched his items. He didn't finish the...
So does that mean we're going... Yeah, we're going Bloodthorn, because he's picking up the Hyperstone.
I mean, I still don't like it, but it's better than Lens right now, I feel.
Also, there's the pipe for Underlord. And that should be Bloodthorn ready for PL. There we go.
I mean, if he managed to get Butterfly and Satanic, let's say, right now, then I think he's gonna become scary.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it would still be doable to win. E? What? What?
Yeah.
What are they saying?
They said give back the bounty rune, and he's saying no, you took ours.
Yeah. Yeah, Evidence stole Wisdom and Bokata. I think he took the other one. Yeah. Well, he's got a ton of auras. They got the pipe for the next fight on Underlord, making the whole team a bit stronger now.
What is MP building? Axe. That's really weird. Like, I think you just need right click.
I kind of like the idea if the Warlock is somewhat of a damage dealer with his spells. They need extra control, but I think you should also do damage. I don't know, maybe Parasma could be good. Again, I think that's just a solid item for the Nature's Prophet. He already has Gleipnir Khanda. I think Parasma would be a good addition.
Yeah, I just feel like overall...
Or Daedalus.
Yeah, straight right-clicking items are just better right now. Maybe Nullifier also. So you can, you know, like... They have a lot of buffs. They have Ogre buff, they have Solar Crest, they have Pipe buff, they have a lot of things that if you remove them, let's say from DP and you put them into Sprout, I think you can just destroy them. Yeah. I think Nullifier makes some sense, but yeah, I mean there's many holes that they need to cover right now. Yeah. They already have a Butterfly on the route, so...
And that's a dieback on the PL, by the way, so I think that might just seal the deal. That might just be game over.
How did he even die?
I don't know, he just died in the triangle. It was under vision. Lazars had it. Yeah, they called GG. Yeah, that's it. So, Kolegite are out. No matter how this team fight ends, it's a GG call that will stand. And CTOMAHEH into the top 4.
GG.
GG indeed. That's going to change things a bit here because number 2 from the last tournaments eliminated at tied 5th, 6th. So very early. I think we might have a patch dropping because the coordinator is down. So we don't actually get to see the... oh, we do have the ending screen of the game anyway here. Ooh, 17 deaths Warlock. It's pretty rough. Rough to play a game like that.
Yeah. I mean, well played to CTOMAHEH. I mean, obviously they were way better today. They're just completely different team, it looks like, today, compared to the last time. Or maybe, you know, like Forbidden Psychology are just really good.
Yeah.
Who knows?
You got... I mean, if you pit these teams against each other's, I feel like someday they win, someday they might lose. I think it could have been a lucky day for Forbidden Psychology that they played that well that day, but...
Yeah, maybe.
But, you know, CTOMAHEH, they continue going onward. Really important for them to take this win. They play again tomorrow evening for the next elimination match.
So let's summit the things for tomorrow. We are going to have a loser bracket, lower bracket semifinal first tomorrow, right?
Second.
Oh, that's the second game. So we're gonna have upper bracket final first.
Yes.
Okay, so Forbidden Psychology against the cold ones.
Yeah.
First, and then we're gonna have Casually Masculine versus CTOMAHEH.
Yeah, that's the tomorrow schedule.
Okay, and that's your top 4.
And then on Sunday we have the lower bracket final. Then we're done for the week. We're still gonna wait for an interview, a quick one at least, because you know CTOMAHEH is still playing tomorrow, so we won't keep it too long. But just waiting for a response. So we can get one of their players here to talk for a couple moments. But that's at least the schedule for tomorrow. Yeah, we start at 3 p.m. and then 6 p.m. just like last weekend. So make sure you tune in tomorrow for the games. I think we've just received our winner interview here. So we're going to have a short talk here with Kolegite. Welcome.
The cat.
Hey, guys. Nice to see you.
Hey, nice to hear from you, man. We're not going to keep you for too long because you're playing obviously tomorrow, but we wanted to have a short discussion
You
with
need
you.
to take a good rest.
Yeah. I mean, you guys were having a bit of fun in game 2 there.
Yeah. I'm glad you could tell. Yeah, we were trying some stuff.
Yeah, I mean, look, I saw it in the moment. Broodmother has like shifted his item build from auras into other damage or utility. He went Manta first and then started building auras after. You have a Deso Razor. But one thing we were curious about with Stomanen, how come you didn't take the Roshan earlier? Did you just want to finish your items while the enemy is inside the base and hope they make a mistake?
Or nobody time Roshan?
To be honest, the game was very hectic because everyone was kind of enjoying themselves and kind of, you know, having fun. So when we saw that we were very far ahead, we just kind of kept farming and nobody wanted to go Rosh. And then at one point we were like, okay, let's stop doing stupid stuff and let's go Rosh. And then
I have a very spicy question.
Yeah.
What went wrong in your last series? Why you lost the last series?
I would rather not comment without my lawyer.
Come on, just one comment.
Businessman.
One thing that went wrong.
Last series, we didn't really take the game seriously, and I would say it was deserved that we lost because we didn't take the game seriously. So now we are lower brackets.
How did that change in this series? Like you're buying Deso and Razor.
I don't think it did.
We're trying.
Okay.
You know, I can talk for myself. I'm trying.
Okay, so
you know,
at least you are serious in this one.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean that's good.
Yeah, now we're lower bracket, so we can't fuck around as much. So let's hope the next series we have good opponents. Like these opponents were really good as well, but next series I think they're even stronger. So yeah.
And how do you feel about the upcoming one? How do you rate this team?
Yeah, from what I've heard and from what I've seen, the team is good. They have really nasty heroes that they play, and I know that they can play really well. They can beat us if we underestimate them. So we need to try hard.
So in order for me to create some more drama, sorry Panda that I'm not really allowing you, but I have to create something here. So did you hear the rumors that Studenity are here to actually stop you as a team?
To stop us?
Yeah, they're specifically here to stop you guys.
I've heard different rumors that they're here to stop the team that beat us 0-2.
Really?
Yeah, so they beat us 0-2, so they're a good team. So I think that's why Studenity are here. That's what I've heard, you know. I don't want to be a drama queen or anything. But...
They're spreading so much lies then.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. We should get a lie detector for Bulgarian tournaments.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're basically what you're playing tomorrow. You have the only non-Bulgarian team in the tournament. Are we gonna get top 3 only Bulgarians? With we are okay. So that's the first part of my question.
That's what we're striving for, but yeah.
Yeah, that's the national pride out of the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're here to defend Bulgaria, guys.
Yeah.
And secondly, I wanted to ask my last and final question. Will you stop picking Beastmaster carry for Muha?
I really hope. I really hope so, man. Because I couldn't sleep like 2 or 3 nights after those games. So.
But how did this game? Is he actually practicing this hero? Or he randomly suggested it.
No, like the very first series we played, he was fucking around, so he played Beastmaster, and then he said, "Oh, Beastmaster is so strong, that's why I lose to it in pubs all the time, because this hero is broken." And then he wanted to play it, but problems.
Yeah. I mean, the moment I saw it in game 1, I was like, I have to consider this a flex pick because Muha could play it as a carry, but I'm happy you didn't because, you know, you had an excellent off-lane Beastmaster in that game number 1. But hey, clean 2-0 victory. Congratulations on that, and good luck with your series tomorrow versus the Czech team.
Yep. Thank you. Nice talking to you.
You as well.
And yeah, hopefully see you tomorrow in the same interview.
Hopefully we will.
The winner's one, you know.
Hopefully.
All right.
All
Have
right.
a good one.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
But yeah, we're going to close the broadcast for today. Thank you, Stomanen, for tuning in for game number 2. We'll find you tomorrow at 3 p.m. I hope you don't have any plans for tomorrow, Stomanen, because that's when we're casting.
Really.
Awesome. So until then, folks, we'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Take care of yourselves. Good night, and bye-bye.